Once upon a time, deep down under the sea, lived a little mermaid. She lived with her father, the Sea King, in a palace made of blue coral. Her favourite food was sea biscuits. The Sea King told all the merfolk that they must never go up to the surface. He thought humans were just far too dangerous. But the little mermaid thought that humans were quite interesting. She loved checking out the old shipwrecks on the seafloor, collecting all the old human things. And one day, she was out swimming with her best friend, the crab. They were quite near the surface. The crab kept telling her to keep her head in the water, where it belonged. Then she saw a boat pass overhead. She went right up to the surface to get a closer look. She could see a handsome young man playing with his dog. The man was a prince. As the little mermaid watched, a big storm blew in, and the dog's lead fell out of the prince's hand. He stretched out to grab it, but fell overboard with a great splash. The dog was barking its head off. The prince started sinking deeper and deeper. The trouble was, he was quite a terrible swimmer. In fact, he could swim just about as well as a stone. But the little mermaid swam down and scooped him up. She brought him back to the beach and sang softly to make him feel better. Once he opened his eyes and saw her kind face looking down at him, then he fell asleep. When he woke up, he promised himself that he would find the girl who rescued him. He wanted to thank her. He looked and looked, but he could not find her. He didn't know that the girl who had saved him wasn't in the kingdom, but under it, deep in the sea. When the Sea King found out that the little mermaid had been to the surface, he was quite furious. He only wanted to protect her, so he decided he would stop her interest in humans once and for all. He used his magic trident and smashed all of her human treasures to pieces. The little mermaid was very upset and burst into tears when she saw all of her broken treasures. Then she thought how fantastic it would be if she could just go back to the surface once more to look for anything else. One day, she was out swimming on her own when she met the Sea Witch. The Sea Witch said she could turn the little mermaid into a human for 3 days. Now there's an interesting idea, she thought. The Sea Witch worked her magic and turned her mermaid tail into legs. The little mermaid then swam to the shore, and, as you can imagine, it wasn't easy without her mermaid tail. When she got to the beach, she had to learn how to use her new legs. The prince was walking his dog along the beach, and suddenly he saw the little mermaid. He realized that she was the one who had saved him. "Please come to my castle so I can thank you properly," he said. "Oh, yes, please," she answered. "I've never been to a human castle before." At the castle, she was given a beautiful new dress and some jewels. At a grand dinner table, she was served lots of different foods, but she didn't like the look of them very much. "Not hungry?" asked the prince. "Not really," said the little mermaid. "And by the way, what is this?" she asked. "It's a burger, of course," the prince said. He was a bit surprised by this. The next day, the prince took her on a carriage ride. She was fascinated by everything she saw and wondered how everything worked. At the end of the day, the prince took her out on a rowing boat. She took one look at the deep blue water and realized that she really wanted to go home. The sea witch had been watching all this in her magical crystal ball. That girl has got a choice. She either lives as a human or as a mermaid, thought the sea witch. The trouble was that the little mermaid really liked the prince, and the prince really liked her. So did his dog. Then, suddenly, her best friend, the crab, swam up to the side of the boat. He looked quite sad. Then she knew what she had to do. She knew she would miss her family and friends far, far too much. So she thanked the prince and told him that she had to go home. Just as the sun went below the horizon, her legs turned back into a tail, and she was back to being a mermaid. Then she felt really hungry, and she couldn't wait to eat some yummy sea biscuits. She swam happily back to her family and friends in the coral palace, deep under the sea. After all, that's where she really belonged. The